Hi there, my name is Peter and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, please feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this one. In this video, I'll be drawing the Tesla Cybertruck, the futuristic sort of space age looking pickup truck announced by Elon Musk. They're yet to build them yet, but I'm sure they'll be in production soon. So as we've got some good images to go from, we can definitely draw what it's going to look like. So this is a very angular truck, so there'll be lots of sort of straight lines and lots of movements from your shoulder and from your elbow. You don't want to be moving from your wrist like this, because you're not going to be wanting to do curves. You want to be moving your hands like this to get some straight lines. So we'll start doing by the window graphic, which is a very strong triangle shape, and therefore we can get some good strong shapes. So we've got the window sitting in there, and then a very tight C pillar that runs all the way down to the back of the truck. That runs up to the top, and then that runs straight down the A pillar. It's very unusual design, obviously designed to catch the eye. Very striking. So then that front of the windscreen then runs straight down into the bonnet and into the sort of light bar that runs across the front. That then runs up to this point here, and then there is another triangle here. This is the front edge there, and it joins up there. Then we've got a swage line just running all the way to the back corner. Okay, then we can then drop in the line that is the bottom of the windscreen, which is just slightly higher than the side window graphic. Okay, that's looking right. Okay, so let's start doing down the front. Now we've got another angular piece here and a direction change here, and that comes across. You've got a very bluff front to it, and then another angular piece here. Runs around, and then we've got the front corner of the truck sitting here. Like I said, incredibly angular design. Interesting to see how they get it through all the regulations. It doesn't look like anything else on the road. Okay, so just trying to get these angles right, because it's very strong in its design. Okay, right, let's try for the tops of the wheels now. They'll be sitting about here. So we've got the tops of the wheel arches, sorry. They're very angular again. Now if you want to look at some of my other videos, I've drawn the Cyber Quad, which when they launched the Cybertruck, the Cyber Quad was in the bed, and they had the Cyber Quad driving off. I've already drawn that if you want to go and find that video on my channel. Okay, then we're just trying to add in this lower bumper. There's a gap. Okay. As you can see, I'm sometimes not quite getting these lined in the right place first time round. Okay, and then we can start doing the far wheel, which is just sitting back here. Okay, right. Let's try and do the underside of the truck now. And as it hits the rear wheel, and then we've got the back of the truck coming down here. Right. Okay, so the main thing with this, as with most cars, is going to be getting the wheels right on this side. So we're just getting the okay, there's another strong horizontal line at the lower part of the door, and then there is another line just running through here as it tucks underneath. Right, we'll do the back edge of this wheel arch. We can then start thinking about the front tyre. So let's have a look. So we're trying to do the wheel first, I think, sitting in the tyre. Try and just do a nice oval, moving the paper around so that it's always a comfortable way of drawing the shape. You don't want to be trying to twist your hand in a way that it doesn't want to move naturally. That way you're going to just get a much more natural shape. So if we see that as the wheel, that gives us a guide to get the tyre edge, and then the inner edge of the tyre just sort of sitting here. Okay, and then we can then bring that up. Now we've got a very dished wheel, as in not dished in but dished out, which again are very unusual. Everything on this truck's unusual. So it's got a sort of a hexagon shaped thing here, and then sort of an unround, so almost hexagon piece running in here, which you can only really see at the top. These are not really spokes, these are just sort of almost sort of changes in angles of. So I'm just going to put in lots of sort of movement lines around to try and get the look as if this wheel is spinning. Again, spinning the paper round so that my hand is flicking . Okay, and then continue to do that a bit more. Needed to be a bit more definite on those drawing points, just so I could get the look I wanted. Okay. Okay, now we've got that wheel in, we can start looking at doing the rear wheel. Let's try and get this wheel arch sorted out so it angles up from this swage line. It's then lower than the front one from here to here, and then cuts back down and disappears. And I'll just try and get this rear wheel in. Spinning this around, try and get this nice line, and then again the wheel is sort of closer to the back of the tyre than it is down the front of the tyre. There's a bigger gap there. That's just because the wheel is sort of pushing out tyre. Get that centerpiece in. A bit more of an oval on it. And we can start doing those. Okay, and then that dark sort of shadow inside that wheel arch. Do it the same as the front. Okay, so we can't see the rear tyre at all. But we can give the shadow of where this truck is. On the road. Again, keeping all the shading in the same direction. If you're going to do two-directional shaving like a hatching, then you'd have to then keep it all in the two directions that you're doing it. I do tend to like to keep it all in one direction, especially drawing sort of cars and trucks and things, because it gives a little bit more movement to the view. Okay. Now we can then start shading some areas around the front. There's a little suggestion of the inside of the wheel there. Maybe just a sign of some reflections on the glass. Right, some you can go over some of the stronger lines just to emphasise some of the really key shapes in the design that you want to highlight. You can do that in a slightly stronger line just by going over them. There you have it. A drawing of the Tesla Cybertruck as announced by Elon Musk. As always, if you like this video, please like the video and subscribe, and there'll be more videos coming along very soon. I've been Peter, now go enjoy your drawing. Thank you.